I'll have scores around the league for you at the half. But it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tennessee Titans and the Miami Dolphins. Hi, everyone. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. Charles, you look at the Dolphins as they enter play in this one. They come in feeling good after back-to-back victories. Meanwhile, for the visiting Titans, an early season tilt, and when it's an early season tilt, should be ready to roll.
Well, let's face it, the aches and pains haven't really set in yet, and both teams eyeing a really good start to get things going.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready? 50, plant. Check, 41. I'm going to run you over. Now. You ain't doing nothing today.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That's a good shot.
Second and 6, just inside the 30.
Check.
Now the former Sooner, this is Rodney Anderson. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 19 carries, 94 yards.
They look like a team that really emphasized the running game in the offseason. They were going to build around it. They were going to run gap scheme, power scheme, whatever. They got it if you give them just a little bit of space.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
Ready.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. From the gun, McDonald. He gets it to Brown, complete. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48.
Let's go.
An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
Got it. 55. You got nothing left. Go.
Throwing up first down. McDonald looking sideline, incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. McDonald. Wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, that's how they envisioned to get the football to start the game and score.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Sitting now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. They'll have Cam Newton calling the shots, the big man under center at 6'5", nearly 250 pounds.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front, so when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, they're going to build from the inside out. Because you control the rest of the scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
And the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all. Now they're looking at third down here.
52. Run your job.
The shotgun snap for Newton. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 4-5. Give him 15 yards on that. And the Dolphins have a first down.
Here we go. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up.
On first down, Swift. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Mike Bartu. Hey.
Looking to throw on second down. Newton is going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
I'm not sure this play was designed for him specifically, but they got through the progressions and got the ball to him. So, second catch on the drive. He may not be a primary guy, but they definitely want him involved, don't they?
Absolutely. This early, the opening drive, as you said, 2 catches. So, if they can get him going in the passing game, it should open up his running game, too. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
Well, to me, that's taking a big gamble defensively because that alignment you see, that's normally something you see down near the goal line. Because now, if they decide to go play action, something should be open there, and I think open big.
So maybe that's something that gets filed away for later.
I think without a doubt, you write it down, and if you see that look at a later date, go ahead and take your shot.
And he finds Curry. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all this stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Call it a loss of 2 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Touchdown. Jakeem Grant, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. As his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Jason Sanders now for the extra point. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. A 10-play drive that time, and it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And they've waited a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offensive tunnel.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. 2nd and 6. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. John Johnson with an INT. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
It's our time, guys. It's our time.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. just able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on his first drive. Instead, second down. Ball on the 30 as they come up second and 10. To throw again. Newton. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position. A real threat. This is third and goal. Here's Newton. That's caught by Parker. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 7-7, our score after one.
Check.
They'll run on first down. Swift. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. A great play there. His fourth touchdown of the year. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with the battle in the trenches. They went there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind myself.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they fallen behind. But having their come, they didn't go down and score. So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up. Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball, because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. They end up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
Good as a say.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't implement contract time.
The second down play not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. On third down, McDonald. He's going to sling this deep. This is taken in. It's complete. 20. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. His second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the inline.
Let's go.
And out come the Dolphins now. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. Right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on second and 13.
He's checking crack.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. We often, with Cam Newton, talk a lot about his legs. Don't forget about that arm.
He can throw it on a rope. He can loft it. He's got the touch that's been developed throughout his career. But the big part about just watching him throw it, it seems almost effortless.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49.
They should have known. They should have known, baby.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Here's Anderson to begin this series on the ground. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. John Simon in on the stop.
Let's go, B, let's go.
Here's Anderson. He's got it on the block. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Here we go.
The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on third down. Operating from the gun. McDonald. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
I think it all came together there. In breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Looking to throw. McDonald. He finds Corey Davis. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. He was trying to go back to Corey Davis there. And that'll bring up second down. They give to Anderson here out of the gun. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. This quarterback now 6 of 10 in this first half. He's got his guys a first down here. Now Anderson. Now he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A loss of 2 there. Second down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on the offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. To throw on third down. McDonald, screen play, Anderson. The screen gets 7, but it's not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
The down of the screen pass on third down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores for a busy Sunday in the NFL. And his kick is indeed good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, you're a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Newton. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Fans do love the long ball, don't they? And he already found his guy once. Tried to give him another chance there, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Couldn't connect, but as you alluded to, he does have that touchdown from earlier, trying to keep him in the rhythm. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Newton out of play. Escaping the pressure. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And he will bring this down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. They had him back deep, got the interception, and now they start inside the 10.
Partner, forget starting inside the red zone. They're inside the green zone. From the 10-yard line in, a lot of teams call it that because that's the money zone. Get into the end zone and make your catch.
Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. They will try to go to Brown once again, but it'll be second and goal. Here's second and 8. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. And they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be third down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
It is intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the linebacker, Kyle Van Noy. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Emerson Griffin on the sack, taken to the fourth round back in 2010. What a steal. Another try after the first down sack. Newton. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. After the sack, they'll come up now third and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Whip, whip. Watch the whip. Switch.
Well, indeed, stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. He was called on 3 times in the win last week, as his first one here is away. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The final shot to McDonald, and he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. And we will skip the... show this week. Get right back to this week 3 matchup. This is taken at his 4. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that, Tony. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
They do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Throwing on second down. And his throw is incomplete.
And now offensively, it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And that'll kick and go out of bounds just outside the 15 at the 16-yard line. The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Ready? Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backward. Again, Anderson. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up on 3rd and long. From the gun, McDonald completes it to Davis. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
Check 52's the mic. Watch the screen. Pass. Joker, 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 Joker. Kill.
On 1st and 10, Newton. And wait for this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. And he will take it in for Dolphins touchdown. Jakeem Grant, 78 yards. And the Dolphins are going to jump back in front.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. From the gun, it's a good by Anderson. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw. McDonald.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. He's got a man wide open, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 43. A first down run not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Not much there, maybe a couple as he's taken down at the 40.
I have to think a major focus at halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying under double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide out.
Nowhere to go. He wants the football. Refusing to go. Anderson loses the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And his guys will set up shot midfield at the 50-yard line. And great effort. Does he get burned for that in film? He fought through some tackles. End result, though, a fumble.
It's going to be one of those situations where he'll get yelled at about the fumble, but at the same time get a check mark for the extra effort. And so it's one of those tough, tricky things for coaches. You don't want to coach it out of them so much that you take away the effort. You just want them to be conscious of taking care of the football.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
He's coming. We got double up. Right there, 54. Hey! Let's go! Check.
From the 50, Newton. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. Parker, the intended target.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
And the throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. First down. Here's the run with Anderson. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutral. And quickly here, and that's complete. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
And that was well defended. And as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Jordan Lewis. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. So another interception, CD. It feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in the 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Rashaan Evans out of Alabama had the tackle defensively.
Check nickel. SOS. Hey!
On 2nd down. Swift. And the hole closes quickly. He gets it across the 35 to the 36-yard line. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
Gun.
Throwing on 3rd down. And the throw ball going to be incomplete. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he's on to punt for Miami. And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line. 3 quarters in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Philly Sports. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And 3 interceptions in this game. I would have to think I wasn't a quarterback. But number 4 is
You ain't going nowhere.
No, what's interesting is what do the coaches decide to do now? Having thrown 3, do you alter your offensive strategy? Do you take the ball out of his hands and maybe turn to the running game? Or do you have that supreme confidence he's going to turn things around?
We're going to see what they do. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The Titans on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This will be 3rd and 5. Waiting for the guy. McDonald. Open man to Smith. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. 23 yards on the play. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. McDonald. It's caught. Smith.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do? You got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Interception last drive. There he hits the line of target. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. Touchdown, Titans. Rodney Anderson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans have once again taken the lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Fielded about a yard deep. And this return gets positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And they're coming off for 3 and out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you called before, realize it hasn't worked.
Go to something else.
And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try to hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Harold Landry able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
After the sack on 1st down, Harold Landry able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon.
Okay, let's go back a little bit and see if my schooling comes to the front. What's that old saying? Those who forget the lessons of history are doomed to repeat them. That's the same guy who's getting back-to-back sacks. I think a double team may be in order.
Watch twins. Showing it. Showing it.
From his end zone, moving up through the middle. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Well, look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And these numbers showing up on the screen, that's why he's their star. They kept him down for a little bit, couldn't keep him down for a 4-4 quarter.
What they were hoping for was a half of a game. If they could have shut it down at the half, they had done their job. But as you mentioned, a full 4 quarters, and the best, they always feel like they're one run away from changing the momentum or breaking something big. And we're starting to see that here in the second half.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side.
And partner, I think that's a great example, but not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right, got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So he may caught it, turn it into much more.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Back to throw. Open man is Anderson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 14.
60 out long.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he missed it.
He'll let that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. Looking to throw. McDonald throwing no, and it's complete. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. And his defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. And his kick is good. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, it's a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins in your mind. They feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. So Cam Newton and his offense down by 6, 2:12 to play. Their perfect start to the season in jeopardy unless they can score here as they've got it 1st and 10.
Ready? Look at it. 8.
Got one. 52's the mic. Hustle. All you get is a headache. New mic 52, mic 52.
On first down, Newton. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes. And we've got a one-score game.
Come get some. Come on, come get some.
So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Mike 52. Keep it up, keep it up.
Gun.
52's the mic. Mike 5. Echo. What we got?
To throw again on second down. Newton. Looking outside, he's got him in. It's Grant. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for 13 at a Dolphin first down. He's back to throw.
That gets him the first down, and he's still got to move quickly there.
Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they're getting with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Here we go. Right to the 3.
54. I got one.
20.
54's Mike. Check. Watch 54. That's it. You remember me. Let's go, baby. Mike 5-4.
Ready?
Well, look to throw. Throw outside complete. That's Grant. They'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jakeem Grant, 26 yards. As they are now just an extra point away from taking the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Is fielded at the 2. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. So now the focus is all on the Titans offense. Trailing by a point, under a minute 20 to go. Needing at least 40 yards. You have to think to have a shot.
Let's go now. 60 yards.
Let's go, B. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. Let's go.
He looked to throw. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
On the set.
And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on second and 10.
Defense, let's go.
Back. Defense.
Back to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Back to throw. Huge first down. Gotta hurry.
Yeah, now they have to get up there, get set, and then spike it.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
Ready.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10.
Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby.
Ready.
Throwing again. McDonald. He can't get a throw. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Sack City, baby.
Ready.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on third and long. Back to throw. McDonald. He's got it complete to Anderson. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. One score down. Here we go.
Indy.
They're going to go for it here on fourth down. On fourth down, McDonald. He's going to run for it. And that's caught inside the 30. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Now the Titans will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. So now here comes the field goal team for the third time today. This to almost certainly win the football game. And his kick here is good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So he's able to come through in a hostile environment, and you'd have to imagine that's the game winner.
Yeah, how about that? And the way that this game's gone, you think they really wanted to get to overtime and take their chances there? They wanted to get this thing done. When you're the visitor, you don't want to play in overtime. You want to knock it down, get it done, and go home.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Look at the clock. Everyone knows the situation. Probably time here for one final play.
And we know what that play is going to be. It's got to be some sort of Hail Mary, throwing it towards the end zone and hoping someone can catch it or catch it off of a tip. Think back to 2015. Didn't we see Green Bay pull that off twice in the season?
S-T-R-O. Yeah. How many of y'all came to win? Oh, they asking my name, huh? You ready? S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm minding my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support ride. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time, another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winning side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feed. Up the shoes, chase double dreams, what I do.